Yo, what's up, gang? It's your boy Loach. Um, God really put this word in my mind, but I just been struggling trying to get it out. Um, it goes a little something like this. So when I think about food, I think about nutrition. I think about the things that go into our body physically, right? Bread, meat, cheese, whatever you like to eat, we eat it, right? And we have a caloric system. So if we consume too many calories, we gain weight. If we consume too fewer calories, we lose weight. If we consume things with nutrition, we feel filled with energy. If we eat a bunch of junk food, donuts, cookies, cakes, chips, greasy food, we feel very heavy. We feel slow. We feel exhausted. Now, it would be foolish for me to say to you, whatever you put into your body through food didn't affect you. It would be foolish for me to say you can eat whatever you want and you won't feel effect of it, right? In the same way, the things that we listen to, the music that we listen to, the people who we have around us who give us advice, our friends, what is that saying? Because in the same way that food feeds our body, the words spoken to us or the words that we accept that we play over and over again in our mind is feeding our brain, it's feeding our mind, it's feeding our thought pattern. So in the same way, when we detox our body from bad foods, from junk food, we should detox our mind from the negative things of the world, the violence, the adultery, the sexually explicit content that we consume in our music, in the things that we listen to, in the things that we watch, because we're always consuming something. We're creatures of habit and adaptation. We adapt to our environment. So whatever we're consuming, whatever we're feeding our minds, we're absorbing it and it's becoming part of us. So God is trying to tell you guys through me that you should be careful what you consume. In the prayer of Christ, when he taught his disciples how to pray, he said, "Our Father art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." And he said this one thing, give us today our daily bread. And that's really profound because Jesus, he broke bread and he said, when you take of this bread, do this in remembrance of me. So Jesus is the bread. Jesus is the living water. The word is the bread. So we need that word and that bread daily. So yeah, guys, be careful what you put into your mind, the music that you listen to. A lot of these guys, a lot of these girls that's putting out this music right now, they going based off of their own desires. They're going based off of their own flesh. They do whatever they want. One of the guys literally has a song that says, "Now I do what I want." Like, I do whatever I want. But we're called to a higher purpose. Our whole existence on this earth is to serve God. Not just to do what we want, but to do what he wants, because he knows everything. It's such an honor to operate in the will of God, because God knows everything. God knows the future. We are finite beings. We do what we want. We do we make decisions based off of what's best for us in that moment. When God makes decisions on what's best for us for our entire life, right? So it's more beneficial to do what God is telling us to do versus what we decide to do in that moment, despite how it makes us feel. As a human, I realized like I went through a 30-day challenge, and one of the things on my challenge was to take a cold shower every day. And even though this was beneficial to me, I know that I didn't want to necessarily do it because it's uncomfortable. And that just opened up my mind. I mean, it's very simple, but we never want to do things that make us uncomfortable. And God wants to bring us to a better place, but sometimes out of that better place, we have to leave behind our comfort. We have to do what God wants us to do and leave behind that comfort. We have to step into boldness. It's uncomfortable for me to put myself on the internet, to expose my feelings, expose my vulnerabilities, but it's for the greater good. So it's more rewarding for me to do what God is telling me to do versus being uncomfortable. The more I do this, the more I kind of step into boldness, step into trying to communicate what God is telling me, the more I feel the opposition, the pressure, and everything coming upon me. And so it really, it inspires me, and it's something to inspire you as well. Whenever you do the will of God, like He will protect you and He will reward you. Don't fear. Don't fret, guys. Just keep walking that walk, and God will lead and provide that way. Y'all be blessed. It's your boy Loach. I'm here, just worked out, and I'm about to get up, take a shower, and go to bed, man. But y'all have a good night, whatever part of the world you're on, if it's day, morning, whatever, man. Y'all be blessed. Loach. Ghost Gang, we out of here.